But I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate or despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone. The good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful. But we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed.
Look at all these people waiting on pins and needles for the next big thing to blow up like a torpedo. They do it to be accepted, do it for the mass appeal, to get their hands on it. They will beg, borrow, and steal, copying what they see, no self-identity, fuel to the fire, explosive like gasoline, a well-oiled machine, buying into the belief that they need what they see on TV or magazines. So concerned with celebrities' latest fashions, suddenly it can be seen on every shelf. It's overwhelming chain reaction when everyone looks like everyone else. Hooked into buying into the propaganda. There's corporations with their own hidden agendas. Doesn't take too much to recite the next man's opinion. A video can go viral overnight and be the talk of millions. All I want to know is what happened to being authentic. I'm not a conformist, worried about being offended. Go against the grain, I'm not afraid we may not relate. I got nothing in common with these people today. Carbon copy clones with no mind of their own. Got the same ringtone on the new iPhone. Where's the free thinkers, the dream believers? Voice like a street preacher, the true leaders. Told what to listen to and what logos to wear. Looking up the trashy people just because the millionaires. I hear rappers slowly slurring their nursery rhymes, repeating themselves over dance beats too many times. Comfortable below average rappers. Since the 90s the mainstream has went backwards. It doesn't take talent to make millions, just takes the same recycled image to get kids to listen.
Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you the people.
Every other rapper out there would fail to tell you the truth. How they're corrupting your mind and killing all of the youth. I'm the salvation that's trying to fix the nation. I'm just voiceless to the blind because they're deaf and in the mind and submissive to the root of all evil. That's why we call you the sheeple, cause you can't be a part of life without the next trend. Always have to have the new shit, can't settle for what you get. Selfish enough to cop the shit without a second guess. You ain't got no mind, you're just another puppet. Yeah, I've said it before and I will say it again, till you start to understand. From the outside looking in, you're a mindless piece of shit, and that's just where I begin. If you wanna contend, I'll serve you up with the rest until I lay you to rest. It's just a no contest. Rise up to the test, go above and beyond what you haven't before. It's time to separate yourself from the evil that lies to you, the evil that lies in you, the person you once knew, the person that isn't you, the very same person you yourself will lie to. Cut away from the bullshit, be a man and take the hit. Don't continue your life being a slave to the trend, cause everything you see in life isn't always what they intend. It's all just a scam to make you less of a man. It's all part of the plan to make a zombie cause they can, and you'll fall for it every time if you give them the time. But you're wasting your time to mimic just like a mind, and over time you'll discover it was all for a lie. Continue walking the line, even if you're alone. Don't be afraid to hold your own, be afraid to be at home. Never sell your soul for an empty promise of gold. Initiate your own goals, run for full force like an arrow from a crossbow, dipped in kerosene and gunpowder ready to blow.
The power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give you the future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!